Boston. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
On Milwaukee.
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, even though
David Aldridge, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here's Matthews. Middleton outside. The pass to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's the teardrop. And Hayward gets it to go.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Stolen by Walker. Here's Tice. Teardrop shot and the layup by Walker. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Hayward passes to Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Bucks with possession here. 6-point game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Tice. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pope loose. Middleton outside. And the 3 off target. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right? And a 4-year deal signed by Eric Bledsoe last season. That's a ball club showing some commitment to the type of hard work that Eric has put in. And might end up being a value contract given his level of contribution.
Tatum finds Walker. Back to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. And Tice gets it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Searching for their first points of the game. Bledsoe looking around. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Brent Bledsoe, an impact player at both ends, but some have questioned his decision-making in the big moments.
Well, he's not a traditional floor-seeing point guard, and it's not a guy who's going to set up for his teammates through the pick and roll actions where they're going to have open shots. There's a lot of instinctual and natural ability that comes with the play of Eric Bledsoe.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Boston. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Basket good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now here's Brown. Smart finds Cantor to the inside over Lopez. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Bucks trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Lopez outside.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Right side, Smart. Pass to Wanamaker. Cantor kicks to Smart. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. Over Smart. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Here's DiVincenzo. Following the bucket by the Celtics. He dishes it to Hill. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. Corver comes in for Pat Connaughton. And a change for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Now here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 4 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
George Hill has been around, so he understands even with pressure, he's still capable of scoring.
The feed to Williams. Out to Hayward. In the corner, Smart with it. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Hill. A second chance effort, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Williams. Outside Hill. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. And that'll be his third foul so far. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Williams. Matthews comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for George Hill. Tatum. Boston getting another chance here. Shot's good by Walker.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
so hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
The kick out to Walker for three. Reverses. Here's Tice. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Antetokounmpo inside. Great D that time from Tatum. Smart passes to Tice. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Tice has got 6 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
A great floor awareness says that Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Here's Tice, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing, guys, from Daniel Tice.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Matthews and Middleton, the two wing. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
No good from Bledsoe.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Bucket is good. Tice has got 8.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends Eric Bledsoe to the free throw line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova's checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Celtics, Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
Wow, the energy from Bledsoe in this one, excelling at turning on the jets and getting to the basket.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
Last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Williams, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. DiVincenzo finds Ilyasova. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Cantor. Back to Tatum. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
no doubt about it. And listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Milwaukee making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 5. Smart dishes to Williams. Pass to Brown. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Hill against Smart, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo. That shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Tatum. Kanter's got 4 this quarter.
Good combination of power and finesse by Kanter. Helps him finish strong through contact.
It's back to Hill. And he converts the layup. Hill's got 6.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Brown. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Hill, no good. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Kanter. He kicks it to Williams. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
And it's not a secret. Kanter is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Bucks trail by 7. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward out there with Williams, and it's Tice in at the 5.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Tice kicks to Walker. Hayward on the wing. From deep, buries the long-range jumper.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Middleton outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Tice in the high post. Brown right side. Shoots over Matthews. Tice. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
That's him, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Back to Tice over Lopez. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That'll be his second foul of the game.
With a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
He's just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe can get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team. And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Count it, good.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Bucks trail by 4. 1:36 left in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Tice. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Tatum passes to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Yep, it counts.
And passing the rock has always been a part of Hayward's game. Puts up nice assist totals from that front line.
Giannis passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Tice in the high post. The kick out to Brown. Shoots over Matthews. The pass to Hayward. And here's Tice. Lopez covering. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
It's good.
And guys, with multiple game winners on his resume, Hayward is dependable in those late game situations.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 4. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Daniel Tice.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. That speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Five seconds left in the fourth. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
It counts! A huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got it!
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Here's Tice. Good!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Giannis. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Now a timeout called by Boston. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum's shot is off. To take the lead. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guard. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. To the paint, here's Smart. Sinks that one from the post. Smart's got his first basket.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're up by 1. 1:37 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. DiVincenzo passes to Bledsoe. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. No good from Bledsoe. Boston trailing. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's DiVincenzo. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, showing a willingness there to work it around to his guys. Eric Bledsoe wants to improve in this new offense as a passer.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. There's 1:17 left to play in the first overtime. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Rebounded by the Celtics.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
It's stolen by Tice. Good!
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And that one drops for him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tice. Over Lopez. It's good!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Count it!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
The pass to Tice over Lopez. Count it!
Love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes up at all times.
Giannis high post. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.